Are you looking for a industrial warehouse or a factory or a commercial building or multi-storied office, that too in steel building, and you want to reduce the cost with good quality, with a long-term durability as a lifelong project, and you want to do it in pre-engineered building system, then this video is for you. Please watch this video in full length so that you will get all the tips and technicals and specifications and what we are going to explain you, so that you can choose the correct vendor. Never ever go with a vendor who gives you lesser price, and if you look at the lesser price you will go for a risk, because there are a lot of things which will decide where you have to go for a PEB vendor, how you have to choose a PEB vendor, so that you will be safe on your own life and your staff or workers' life, because you people are going to work for a long time under this roof. So, without any delay, let's start the video. Today, most commonly used industrial factories and buildings are PEB. Why PEB is used? Because it is totally different from the conventional civil building, where it gives fastest installation, that is the fastest completion of the project, cost effectiveness, safety, earthquake benefits or natural calamity benefits in the sense of the safety, not the economic or revenue basis or money basis. So it gives full safety on earthquake and flood and other natural calamities. Now, what is pre-engineered building? This pre-engineered building system is done inside the factory and brought to the site for installation. On the location, on the site, nothing is done on the production side, only installation is happening. Now, there is three factors mainly contained in a PEB. One is the design, one is the manufacturing, the other is the installation or erection. Now, as it is called a pre-engineered, it is pre-engineered in this factory. Let's understand the first factor of designing. Designing is the most important thing in this PEB, and it is like as your foundation for a civil building. If the foundation is not strong, the building may fall. So like that, if the design in PEB is not strong with the high-end technology, the building may fall, because everything is based on the design only. That means the design will decide what should be the steel thickness you have to use, what should be the pitfall for the foundation you have to take, that's the depth of the foundation you have to take, and what should be the tapering, what should be the angling, and what is the steel you have to use, so many things, and how to optimize the steel also, so that you will save a lot of money on that. And moreover, if you use more steel, then the weight will be more, and there is a lot of chances to sag the building to sag and fall finally. And even it will affect the welding also, it will develop the cracks. So many customers told me, even after doing the welding, there are a lot of possibilities and even a lot of cases they have seen the crack in the welding. That is because of two things. One, maybe the welding quality poor, or maybe they have taken more steel in the columns and the purlins or other steel members where it is not required at all, and due to the excess weight, slowly it gives load to the structure and the welding may crack in future. So taking care of the design part is very important, and make sure that the design is done by the experts with a high-end technology. Then coming to the production part. Production part is the main criteria is welding. There we have to see whether the welding is done properly with tested welding and approved welding methodology and approved welding people, and whether it is quality assured during the welding and after the welding before it goes to the logistic area. Then it comes to the installation. There it is most important that whether the installation done by the experts who have most experience in this PEB installation field. Otherwise, the material what we manufacture will not match because these are used installed with a nuts and bolt. That means fasteners. There is no welding happens on the site. So when the installation teams are not expert or experienced in this, they cannot install and this nut and bolt or the slots will not match, and they will cook up or do something and make it, finally it will be a risk for you. So what I am trying to tell you, if you are searching or finalizing a vendor, the vendor should have the three things within his factory. Number one is the design team. He should have his own design team. Then he should have his own manufacturing facility for fabrication. Then they should have their own erection team, so that they can synchronize all the three and give you the best project for a long life. Now coming to the design part. Design, there is a Indian standard and American standard. People may be using Indian or American. That is not a problem. But the problem is where they are using the latest version or not. There are a lot of people who use the old version and the new version and mix it up with the old technology and the new technology and bring the steel consumption or steel optimization to a lower cost to produce the lowest quotation to the customer, and customer also will choose the quotation, and it is not totally matching with the quality requirements of the design, and finally customer will have a problem on building sagging or the cracking on the welding, and it is at a high risk for the customer and his workers or staff people who work under them. So be very careful when you selecting a vendor. Check whether they have all the three factors like a design, fabrication and erection team are with them, or whether they are outsourcing it or they are employing them. Lot of people are outsourcing people because they cannot afford the salary and expenses of the design team and erection team and the production team. So whenever they get an order from anybody, they give the design to outside people. They will make it. Then after making it, they will give to somebody where the factory is available for fabrication. They will fabricate it, and after that they bring to the site and call the outside people for erection on a contract basis. When the things happens, these three things are not synchronized. Design people don't know what is the actual requirement of the customer because they are not interacting with the customer, and they will make as per the requirement written on the paper. When some practical issues comes during the production, they will do on theoretical basis, but not thinking or considering the practical requirements of the customer. And after the production, when it is going to erection, since the erection people are outsourced or the third party, they will not be able to understand how it is manufactured or how it is designed. They will do as per the paper, that is a methodology of erection. And sometimes when the slots and the nuts and bolts or the fasteners are matching together, they will try to cook up, they will do something, and customer also, your customer means your vendor also will do something, and you as a customer will suffer. At that time you will not know anything. You will look like the factory best and beautiful at a low cost, but after some time you will be at a risk of falling the shed or factory on the people who are working inside it. So why you have to take a risk for your dream project? You are going to invest money for one time, and it is a long life project for you. You are taking forward business with this basement of the factory or warehouse or offices, whatever it is. So never ever select a vendor on the basis of the price, even though they are giving all the specification and everything. It may be copied and pasted. So you have to check whether all these factors they have available in their factory, like design, fabrication and erection. All things are synchronized properly. All these departments are handled by one company, their own employees, not outsourced, so that you will be safe forever. So let's watch this video series completely. I will be coming up with another video also with more tips and details, so that it will be easier for you to decide on your PEB, and you will get more information on the PEB. So stay tuned. Take care. Bye.